All right, so ratios tend to really confuse people. With ratios, remember we have to think of things in like terms of parts to wholes, right? Or in this instance, we have parts to parts, right? So we have the registered voters to non-voters is 4-1. So this is registered to like not registered, right? Okay, so that means, and you should always think of these, again, if I just know it's 4-1, if I don't have a whole number like this, I don't really know how many are registered or how many aren't. I know in this instance I have far more registered voters than not voters, but without a whole number, I wouldn't, of like, either the registered voters, the non-voters, of how many total people we have, I wouldn't know what the numbers are. But so the best way to think about these is kind of like in terms of fractions too. So because the registered to the non-registered are parts, that means the whole is going to be 4 plus 1, which equals 5, right? Meaning that 4/5 are registered, and 1/5 are like not registered, right? We have 200 total members in the club, right? We want to know how many more registered voters there are than non-voters, right? So I'm going to do 4/5 of 200 is the registered, right? So 4/5 of 200, 5 goes into 20, right? This would be 40, right? So 40 times 4, we'd have 160 registered voters. You could do a 1/5 times 200, or obviously you just know that like 40 are like the not registered, right? So how many more registered than non-registered? 160 minus 40, which would be 120. So with ratios, always think of them in terms of like parts to whole, right? This is a part, so the whole is 5. We get 4/5, 1/5, and then I can use this whole number to figure out, how many in each category I have.